right.
Okay. We'll just give it a minute, a few seconds. All right, folks. Welcome back to the show. VPE Live. What are we? Episode 6?
I think it's 5, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't remember
No, it's
because we had
well, we had
Monday off.
we had no, we had two last week, and this is the fourth one this week. So we're at 6.
All right,
Right?
cool, man.
Two and 4 is 6, right? Am I reading that
Y-
right?
y- Yeah, glad you're keeping track.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Season 1, episode 6, folks. Friday, May 29th, all day long.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Let's today's a
Let's do
bit
it.
of a today's a bit if we go to the yeah, we're on the monthly chart here. This is the monthly chart. I mean, yeah, we
Hmm.
blasted through the core. We've been doing nothing but reach up. It's bullish as all heck, but I mean, with it being Friday as well, it's kind of tough to say what today's going to bring. I mean, obviously, every time frame's bullish right now. We got the monthly
Right.
there, just reaching for the goddamn moon.
Hmm.
The weekly's at its extension currently, so
Yep.
that could give us a bit of trouble. And
Yep.
the daily's trying to make a push up. So I mean, I am team bull, but anything can happen. As always, we're gonna have to just let the market tell us what it wants to do and go from there. You got anything to add to that?
Not a whole lot. Yeah, I do. I think I'm kind of expecting a little bit of a choppy day and maybe a little bit smaller action. If you look at the size of the daily bar there from yesterday, it's pretty extended. Pretty big range. So a lot of times when we have those days, we tend to retract a little bit and kind of consolidate and have a smaller day. But we'll see. I mean, it still may be tradable. We'll see. As long as we have some volatility, we'll be in good shape. But I think that. Yeah, I'm also, there's nothing that tells me this market is anything but bullish. If it's going to move, it's going to move to the upside. But we'll see, man. Sellers have been having their way with us for the last couple of days a little bit. So again, like you said, it's a market. Anything's possible. Let's just look and see what the opening bar brings us. See what kind of opening range we get.
Yeah, that's pretty
All
much
right,
all we
good
can do,
deal.
really.
Yep, yep. We'll just sit here and take it in. Mm.
Take it in, we shall.
Have a little bit of coffee, wake up a little bit.
Yeah, that's your jam. You know,
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, BDR, and I had this question on my mind. I couldn't stop
Okay.
thinking about it.
What's that?
Transformers.
Okay.
Is it life insurance or auto insurance?
Yeah, man, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, and also they're aliens. So I don't know, man.
Right.
That's a rough one. We'll have to call Jake from State Farm. Maybe he's got the answer.
I was literally, yeah, Jake from State Farm. Let's get that piece of shit in here. Uh,
Oh,
anyway,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
question of the day. Question of
Yeah,
the day,
that's
folks.
that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, no, they were almost past my time. I remember I've watched a couple of the movies and stuff, but I was never into that story too much. But yeah, no, it was a good action movie there, I guess. The concept is pretty
You,
cool. What I trip out is if you've seen those kids with like the Halloween costumes where they literally transform like the really good ones. Those are pretty badass.
yeah, I'm jealous every time.
Hmm. It's just like I
You,
don't get Pokemon. I don't get. Do you get Pokemon?
uh, it's a nostalgia thing for the people that do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that was not my that was so far. I mean, I already had like grandkids practically when Pokemon came out, so it was just completely out of my realm of things on
Damn.
my radar. Yeah, dude, I'm old. I'm old. Yeah, so it was uh I mean, give you an idea, my oldest daughter, her favorite movie when she was little that we would watch, I don't know, like every day, because that's how, when they're that age, that's what you do, is Princess Bride. So yeah, I pretty much know that movie inside and out. I've
That's
watched
funny.
that thing hundreds of times, hundreds of times. Mm, yeah. So, oh man, let's see, man. Friday, we got a weekend coming up. You got any plans?
Uh, just try same thing I always do, bud. Try to take over the world.
Gotcha. One slice at a time. I got you. Very good. Very good. Oh, did something just happen with the stream?
No why?
Ah, you're on Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, I think I might watch the UFC fights. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't taken a look at really which ones are on, but that's usually my jam on Saturday anyway.
Are you going to the White House for the for the the big event at the
No.
White House happening this summer?
Yeah, no, I would love to, but yeah, and also honestly, well, I don't know. I take that back because I've tried to watch a few live events, and I'm firmly in the belief that there's certain events that are better watched on TV, and some sports are better watched live. Like for instance, for me, fights, the UFC fights and stuff, I've tried to watch it live, and I have not been ringside. I haven't been octagon side or been really up close, so I can't speak for that. But trying to just be in the regular seats, I did not have a good time because as soon as the action gets going and the fighters go to the ground, everybody stands up and then you can't see anything. So then you have to watch the big giant TVs they have in the stadium to actually see what's going on in the octagon. So I'm like, if I'm going to sit here and watch TV, I could do that at home. I mean, the energy's cool, but it's not like it doesn't give you the same feeling, right? It doesn't give you a cool thing. Now, but on the other hand, hockey, I cannot watch on TV at all, ever. It's so boring. But live is amazing. Live hockey is
Mm,
amazing. Because, and here's just my theory on it, is because the TV cameras can follow the puck and move around, it makes it feel like it's really slow on TV. It slows it down. But when you see it live and you should realize how fast everybody's moving and how things are going, it's I'm in awe. It's amazing. It's so cool. The energy is just huge. The fans are going nuts. Everything's going. That's a switched on experience. But yeah, live or I mean on TV, can't do it. I fall asleep, because it just is not interesting to me at all because it's muted down, so those are just two extremes for me that like an example of sports that are just not, some are just really you have to see live, otherwise they're snoozers.
yeah, for sure.
But anyway, yeah, so mm, I guess is there any more hockey playoff games this weekend?
Uh, yeah, tonight actually, Montreal and Carolina.
This is okay, and then if Carolina wins, it's over. Yeah, is that what you were
Yeah,
saying
that's it, bud.
yesterday?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
okay, so it's not looking
That's
good for
it.
Canada in this deal, huh?
It's not even really. I like. It's not even a national thing like that. Like it's
No, you guys don't
people
get
who
you don't
people people
you guys don't
people.
get
No,
behind that?
no, no, dude. Over 50% of the league is Canadian.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
like
as
it's
far as
not.
players, sure.
Yeah, no, nobody gives a fuck about. Oh, it's a Canadian team. Nah, people who make that narrative, that's I don't know. I don't even think they played the sport. Most of
So
them.
you guys just follow who you like to see play, and then you don't care if they're on this team or that team. You just like seeing them play.
Well, people gravitate to whatever fan base they resonate with. But I mean, as far
Hmm.
as it trying to making it like a national conversation, like national pride, no, no.
Right. So unless it's like the
Yeah, yeah.
Olympics or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's literally a national
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
debate. You know what I mean? That's a national
Right,
contest. Like,
right.
just
But
because
but
the just
outside
because
that,
the yeah, just because the league spans in two different countries, like
hmm, that's
it's
interesting, man.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah. But yeah, it's over 50% of the league
Right. Well, and then
is
there's also
Canadian.
discussion: is Montreal really Canada? I mean, is it? I don't know.
Well, that's a whole different debate. That's a that's a whole different debate.
Oh, I'm gonna
All
spark some
right, what do
shit
we
now. All right. Hey, oh,
What do
look,
we got?
we got Nick. We like Nick in the chat. Yeah, I be old. You are right, Nick. I am old. That is true. That is true. I'm a grandfather. Yeah, so I've got three grandkids, love them to death, and yeah, it's trying to figure this thing out. Later in life. This is a challenge. It's been fun though. Did you have a
That's
Big J?
that's funny. That's funny though. Fucking that comment from Nick. Look at the pot
Yeah.
calling the kettle black. Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh yeah. Is Nick's older? He
Well, he's somewhere between. I don't know exactly, but he's somewhere between you and me.
Ah, okay, okay. Hang on one second.
It's funny. Yeah, yeah. What do we
All
got
right.
here? Like
I'm gonna step away
two
for one
minutes to
sec. I'll
open.
be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right here. What do we got here? Exactly 2 minutes till open, and it's game time. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to really say. I mean, it looks like it wants to push up, obviously, but with it being Friday, we'll proceed with caution. 46. Yeah, shit. Yeah, couple more weeks, I'll be there myself. Obviously, not literally, but that's what it'll feel like. Hell, I was 22. I blinked 3 times, and I'm 38. So, what the fuck happened? Away she goes. We got Big Wrench in the building or what? I haven't seen him yet. Big Wrench, you there, dude? It's not looking like. Yeah, exactly, dude. Blink and you miss it. What's the countdown at now? 15 seconds. Are we gonna push right out of the gate?
All right, man. Just barely. All right, let's roll. Yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah, this 50K wants to she wants to run. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do anything too premature. I mean, if we get a decent pullback, maybe, but we'll
Yeah,
see
maybe if
what's
this
going
thing,
on
yeah,
here.
down to like 330, 325, maybe, but it'll get some good support down there with that extension TML. But other than that, I'm gonna let it ride for a minute. Work the wrinkles out of it. Yeah. Very good, man. Let's see. We got a little bit of opening energy.
Yeah,
Check your
shit. Maybe we'll reach for the 30,500 level.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a nice even.
It could happen. That's where that core DML is on the daily for sure. So that marks that area out. So far, we got about, oh, there we go. It's starting to move. We got just enough range in this opening range to wreck everyone's stops on both sides, whoever jumped too quick.
All right. Well, looks like it's gonna make a little run without
Yeah,
us here.
yeah, it's all right. It'll do all right. And for people joining us here while we watch this thing just rip around, the indicator and the charts that you're seeing on the screen there is from VolPro Edge. This is you can go over to volproedge.com. There's a 14-day free trial, and you can take the course and learn all about it. We'll try to cover some of the stuff as the day goes on, but a full explanation of all the different pieces and parts of how this indicator works and how the charts work and how it helps us read the market is over there. And yeah, so we got yeah, it's still now it's coming back down. So who knows what this thing wants to do? Just know that the all these little dots and colored lines and stuff, they're just kind of indicating all kinds of algorithms and stuff in the background, and we do not know what makes them work. We just know that they do work. And VolPro Edge is a forward-looking indicator. If you watch on the bottom screen there that you see, that's where the current price action is moving pretty good. That's the 10,000 volume chart. We go by volume, not time. We think that number of contracts actually moving through the market is a better indicator of what's going on than just simply 5 or 10 or 15 minutes or whatever passing. Doesn't really, tell you a whole lot. So the top one is 50,000 contracts of the NASDAQ, and the bottom one is 10,000. If you want to relate them to time charts, the top one would be the
Well, they're not.
50,000 would be like the hour, and the bottom one would be like 15 minutes. What's up, Jay?
Oh no, I was just saying like they're not even like. I know you're trying to give like
Hmm.
just like a really broad generalization
Yes.
of a
Yeah.
comparison, but like they have nothing to do with time. Like
Right. Exactly.
a 10K bar can print in 30 seconds if the market's
Of
that hot.
course. Of
You know what
course.
I
Of
mean?
course.
Like it's just
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm talking like, yeah, relative movement, and also there's 5 of them to one of the other ones, so it's about as close as you can get. Yeah, and in this early market, yeah, those bars will print fast, and as the day goes on, they'll take a little longer, for sure. But for those people who only have time-based charts, if you're not using Sierra or Ninja, yeah, the 1 hour and the 15-minute is about as close as you can get to a similar picture. What's this thing doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a half decent pullback here. I'm gonna stay patient.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see maybe 250, 260, because that's where the valley is from the last time this started, from the beginning of this push up.
Oh, if we go that low, holy cow.
Hmm.
I guess it's only 100, just over 100
Yeah,
points
100
away,
points.
but
100 points.
it could happen, I guess. We just have some pretty good line of support around 350, 350-ish.
Right, right. That footprint is all green right now, pretty much all
Yeah,
buyers.
we're coming out of a 10K pocket right now. Let's see if it does its job.
Right. Mm.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
might
like
have
it's
been the
still going to push.
pullback
Oh,
there.
there's
Then
Andy. Yeah, there's Andy in the chat here. All right, good deal. Yeah, he says, yeah, it feels trappy up here. Yeah, around the mid-daily envelope, 200-ish would be a gift. Yep, yep.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's a lot to it's kind of a lot to ask. You'd lose a lot of market structure, but hey,
Yeah, we will see. We will see. Time will tell. See if we get this flush we all are looking for. I don't know. I have, yeah, since the open, I have not seen anything indicating any sellers at all really on the footprint. It is just all buyers right now.
I wonder if this 400 level holds a little bit. I just don't feel comfortable getting in up here.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like Andy said, it feels little trappy, little bit like, yeah, come on in, the water's fine, and then dump.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we pushed up here on this same level, this 425 now twice. So let's see. This looks like it wants to push off of there. We got some sellers showing up now. We'll see if it lasts. See who's swinging the big D today. Buyers or sellers? Yeah, if you look at the overnight and like basically after about like 10:30 yesterday Eastern time, there's just like hardly any movement. Like it was grindy. It was just the little tiny
Yeah.
bars, little tiny,
Yeah.
and
It
it
was.
stayed that way all the way until, God, it just kept on going all afternoon and everything. It never broke up and never broke out of anything. Nothing meaningful anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. It just grinded up like, you know,
Yeah.
75 to 200 points. But it was that slow, shitty market where it's like
Hmm.
ping ponging in these little ranges, but ultimately to the upside. That's just not. It's not my jam. That's not my.
Yeah, that's too it's too grindy for me to sit around and it almost becomes like a swing trade. It's like it takes all day to get the action you want. Looks like we got a little bit of a kind of a flash with some double cores on the oncoming 10K. I can't see on yours. There we go. Yeah, get a little adjustment there. Good. Yeah. Yeah, this could be setting up. We got lots of resistance forming up over here. These hot pink dots. These are the extension DMLs. These kind of are a indicator of kind of the extent of that particular bar, predictably. Um, Again, nobody can predict the market. We don't know where it's going to go, but this is mathematically, the basically the best probability. And so, yeah, we'd like to keep an eye on those. But those forming up in a line like that kind of tell us that there's some pressure here. There's going to be some down pressure, and expect to, even though it can push through it, it's usually not going to be very easy unless something unusual happens.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And on the other
For
hand, if
me,
you look
for
at the
me,
50K, it's nowhere. It's in between. It's in between them, so we don't know yet.
yeah. I
Go
mean,
ahead, Jay.
yeah, I'm still bullish on this market right now, even though I wouldn't want to get in here. But
Yeah, yeah.
the way I look at it, like when it comes to pockets or
Mm-hmm.
DMLs kind of stuff, is the 50K is my master chart, right?
100%. Yep.
So if the 50K is bullish, the 10K pockets to the upside, like the resistance,
Mm-hmm.
don't quite in a sense they don't quite hold as much weight as the support ones because
Well, that,
we're
that
in a
makes
bull like
sense.
we're voting bullish, right? So
Yeah, that
that's
makes
the way.
sense. Higher time frame.
And all, yeah, and then the opposite is also obviously true, right? You just
Right,
be a
right,
little the ones that are opposite of the trend, you just be a little more weary of. There's still
right.
there's still valid areas, obviously, but it's just
Yeah.
don't
Well,
be
it's the
so
same.
don't be so scared of them.
Right. It's the same logic as higher time frame, because even though these are volume based
Yeah.
charts, it still takes longer for a 50K bar to print than a 10K bar. So it's still a higher time frame. So yeah, it would have
Hmm.
more power and more validity. Same with the daily. Like that's why mine. I keep the daily, the 50K and the 10K all in view. When I'm trading, so I can kind of compare them and see where they're at.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh shit, why did I do that? Sorry, folks.
No.
I didn't mean to mess up the visual there.
It's all good.
Well, sometimes when I'm looking at the production screen,
Uh huh.
I'm just like, oh, there's my chart, and I start moving it around, but like
Mm,
it starts moving the actual frame on
gotcha.
the production screen when I'm
Hmm.
really I just want to go to my actual chart and move it around like this.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Rookie mistake.
Let's see. Looks like we got yeah, on this 50K bar, it's got 10,000 more to go. It's got that extension DML up there at just below 500. Man, we'll see. This thing is just keeps on going. We might get there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, and as our friend and
usually
mentor likes to point out, the on the 10K there, sorry about that. On the 10K, you see
okay.
those two yellow ones, those core DMLs. There's a little bit of separation there. That tends to act a little bit like a magnet for price. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that upper one get hit in this bar, which is right around 480-ish. So
Hmm.
yeah, that wouldn't be unusual. What's
Yeah.
up? Let's see here.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a tough spot here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to sit on our hands a little bit, see if we get something better.
Yep, yep. Developing like a Polaroid. Little at a time, and then all of a sudden, bam, there it is. Well, we got almost a 100-point opening range now. We have a minute and a half to go. That's not too bad. I can work with that.
Hey,
Yep. Everything's looking
mm,
bullish. No end in sight other than this little bit of pressure building up on this 10K, this resistance overhead.
yeah, we should get some support down in the if it gets that far down in the 420s. We got the
Right.
true average,
Mm-hmm.
10K true average right around like like right about now 430ish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that
it'll either do that or push down through because we got almost 400 on the to the negative on the footprint. So I don't know. We'll see. Although it's not moving price a whole lot. Wow. All right, pretty soon we're probably going to get a message here from Nick saying, I got 200 points on that opening.
yeah,
uh, it's
he
coming. It's
rips it up.
coming. Yeah, yeah,
Nick, are you smashing it today again or what?
yeah. All right, looks like we are continuing to push up toward that 480. A little bit at a time, and we're coming up on the my screen anyway. We're coming up on that core DML on the daily that's sitting right out there, 480, 490. If it breaks out above there and gets above that VolPro action resistance level, that red line, yeah, it could really, that would relieve a lot of pressure and it would rip. That would become support then, and price would have pretty much everything underneath it except for that extension DML. So I think if we don't get a turn here pretty soon, it could go. All right. Nick says no, he's down about 20 points. It's all right, man. There's
Oh,
plenty of time left. That's nothing.
yeah, that's a baby dick loss.
Yeah, it's merely a flesh wound. All right. Mm.
Oh, you never know. Maybe he was trading 10 minis.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's something that I have yet to pull out of my playbook as really like a big size up for a small move. I haven't worked up the reading skills for that yet, but one of these days.
Patience, young grasshopper.
Yes, I'm trying to stay pretty consistent with my sizing and just, keep learning, taking my licks and taking the winners when they come and, collecting data basically. This is what this is all about.
BDR the data center.
Yeah, I'm trying to be, man. Let's see here. Yeah,
I've already I've already said this. I love the long side. I just can't get in up here. Like it's just
right. Yeah. It's extended, man. It's got there's no way to know. But yeah, here we go again. Now another, even though we had some negative action on the footprint there with a lot of aggressive sellers coming in, it was pretty short-lived.
yeah.
They're all
It's
green
just that
now across the board.
yeah. I was
And,
basically thinking the exact same Andy just said.
yeah, about this
Look for a
50K pocket.
look for a look for a decent pullback into a 50K pocket. That'd be prime real estate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get
That's what
down.
we call beachfront property right there.
Right.
But
And we just started a new 50K bar. We'll see where this thing wants to go. It definitely does not. Yep. Yeah, and Andy says, yeah, I wouldn't short this, but double flashes on the 50K and the 10K. So yeah, hopefully it knocks us back. Yeah, yeah, no, it's such a paradox, man. All these signs that says it's going to correct, but I guess it's just the opposite of trying to catch a falling knife, right? You're trying to hop on the elevator as it's ripping by, and kind of dangerous.
yeah, it's like a game of double row hopscotch or whatever. You're just sitting there like this. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
when do I, yeah.
Nope, nope. Yeah, and add a little, can you imagine that? Add a little electricity to those lines, and then let people try it. The consequence of being wrong is, as that increases. Oh, well, let's see here. Yeah, it really is. When you're sitting here facing these all-time highs, and every day is a new high, and there's a ton of excitement and stuff. Again, that's what this is all about, right? Is emotions. The greed is just overcoming people. And yeah, eventually it's got to run out of gas, but we just don't know when.
Well, dude, look like to add to that. Look at this. Like, hang on a second.
Hmm.
Let me get the visual for you
D-
fine folks.
Dime papi.
The fuck do you say to me?
I said dime papi means tell me, daddy, tell me.
No, I'm fully aware that was me questioning what I'm hearing in
uh,
terms of like I don't know.
all right.
Sounded like you were attracted to me there for a minute. Like,
Oh, well, you are sexual. That is
oh
true.
Jesus Christ! Well, good thing this isn't a kid show. I checked that little tab on the stream setup. Not for children.
Uh, all right, all right.
All right.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna show
Anyway,
us?
like I was saying, uh, what was I showing? Oh yeah, this is what I was showing you. Let me flip over. Like, look at it. That's the monthly chart, dude.
Yeah,
Like that's insane.
yeah.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like
It's so ripping. Well, and
we're
actually,
cooking with so much
if you
gas. It's not even
look at that
funny.
monthly chart, go back 2 bars. Once that thing closed, it really has not looked back for 2 months straight. It has just ripped for 2 friggin' months.
Yeah.
And I mean, that double push, that's a 2 bar push all the way up here. Yeah, you got to think there's got to be some correction. And then look at that trough down there back before this thing all took off. What is that down around 21,000? There's a thing. So you got to think that at some point it's got to probably at least, and then of course it's going to be like the sky's falling, right? In the news and everything, stock market crash. But really, um, just look how far we're up here. I mean, that would not be a crazy thing to have it, come back and get into the 21,000 area. I don't think. I mean, if this was any other chart, would you come to any other conclusion?
I mean, and just to put it into even further context, like look at all these monthly bars and the average size of them. Here, let me turn VPE off just so it's easier to see. Like look at the average size of a monthly bar, right? The only one that compares really to the last two is this one right here when we had that huge sell off in April of 25.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, so this
Mm.
this is just so abnormal, right? It's like, well, like what can we say bubble?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's
But I mean,
yeah, eventually it's gotta pull
when does
back.
it stop? When does it stop though, right? Like we all know markets will remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent. That's the old adage, right? So
Right, right.
who knows? But that's just
Hmm.
wild to me when you put it in all that context. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've been ripping for a long time, buddy.
That's all I got to say about that.
Mhm. Yeah, now you gotta put all the crayon marks back on. We gotta have our crayons. Otherwise,
Let
we
me
don't know
put
what
my
to do. Uh,
yeah. Let me get my helmet on. Actually, speaking of
right?
helmets,
What's
pissed
that?
me off. I tried to look for my rally cap today. I couldn't find it, dude.
Yeah, what is a rally cap?
Yeah,
I'm lost.
no, no, not rally cat, rally cap, cap.
Ah, rally
Like a
cap.
hat, like a
Oh, yeah,
hat.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
know what you're talking about now. Yeah, yeah. You couldn't find it, huh?
I don't know where it went, dude.
Yeah, maybe one of your dogs ate it.
No, they actually don't fuck around like that.
No?
No, they do not. Not even though they're all rescues, not one of them has fucked around like that. They don't eat shit. They've never tore
Yeah.
anything up. They've never. No, they're actually like. It's almost like they're like super thankful to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I have a rescue and she's the same way, man. She has never done anything harmful or chewed up anything, peed in the house, nothing. Like the girl is like she is solid. One of the best dogs I've ever had and super chill.
Yeah. What's
Hardly ever
instant? Clear this
barks.
resistance.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah. If we clear this resistance at VPE daily core DML and VP reaction resistance at 3500, we could gun for the daily
yeah.
extension.
Yep,
Yeah, you're
yep, yep.
right. We did.
100%. Yeah, I would say if this thing
I
gets
just
to
need
a
a goddamn.
5,
I just need a goddamn healthy pullback to get in. Because
yeah,
I know
like 5,
as soon as I buy it, party's over. So,
right, like 525, 530. And Nick is asking what kind of dogs. Yeah, I think you got all Chihuahuas pretty much, yeah?
yeah, I got two Chihuahuas, and then Aussie Bear. He's pretty sure he's like half coyote, man.
He's mutant, huh?
Oh,
Uh,
dude. Yeah, pretty sure a pack of coyotes.
gang banged a Chihuahua because he
No,
looks
not
a
a
little
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua-ish or
Whatever,
something. He's some
whatever.
kind of terrier. He's got some kind of
A
small
pack of
dog terrier.
a pack of coyotes got a hold of his mother one night when she was let out. Because
Right,
yeah, he's, I don't know, and he has a vicious side to him, but I blame it on because of his upbringing. Like he had a
right.
really shitty life. Like somebody
Gotcha.
beat the fuck out of him, like badly.
Right, right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, mine is a mix of everything, but she's got the hair and and the fur and stuff of a German Shepherdy kind of dog, or like a brown and tan and black and stuff like that. But she's got hound dog ears and feet and stuff. So yeah, she's some kind of mix of all kinds of damn things. But yeah, they call them here the name for them street dogs. They call them zaguates. So she's my little zaguate. She's amazing.
that's fine. Yeah, Nick, I'd show you the pups, but right now they're peacefully. All three of them are sleeping under the blanket, or at least they're nice and nice and calm under there. So I don't want to. I don't want to
No,
throw
you
a
don't.
beehive.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is just, yeah, it's starting to be a little grindy. I'm waiting for this thing to break one way or the other. But man, if we go another 20 points, I think our oracle is predicting. I think that might happen, man. It might really rip once we break through, because all that resistance then becomes support, as we have learned. And you've got the resistance, you got the core, you got everything underneath it. The only thing left is that extension DML, and it'll want to reach for that up there at around 800.
Yeah, the current 50K's got a core up around 550,
Yep,
560-ish.
I see that. Yep.
I uh I tried to create a little legend to put on
Uh-huh.
stream last night. I thought it would be like the simplest task, and in theory it is. Like all I'm trying to do is make these colored dots, and then but like I don't know. I don't have a drawing software like just to make an image and like to cop. So I'm that's something I'm gonna work on over the weekend.
Right. You don't have
And
like MS Paint or something like that? That seems like something
no.
you could do in Paint. Try and maybe
Let
look and
me
see if
let
you got
me
it. That's what I use to
let me
mark up all my screenshots for when I do my journaling for my trades. Is I mark them
oh
up in
yeah.
Paint. Yeah, yeah. You can do any color, all different brush strokes, and you can put text boxes up, and yeah, it works pretty good. I mean, it's not professional or anything. We're no graphic artists here, but it works. I'll be right back.
You know, I'm so stupid though. I just remembered I could have typed that into I could have typed that into Claude or ChatGPT and it would have made the image for me. I'm so dumb. I'm gonna do that today. I just that literally that idea just popped into my brain right now. So that'll be uh that'll be a project this weekend for next week's streams. And also, I'm not gonna reveal it now, but next week there's gonna be a couple extra tricks to the show. Just like in terms of production value and stuff.
Oh,
So
nice, nice. I
yeah,
can't wait to see it. I was when
yeah.
you were talking about Claude, I was sitting there and it occurred to me. I'm like, Claude knows way too much about me, man. It's so easy to tell it stuff and then have it help you with everyday things. It's like it gets crazy to think of how much information's out there.
I don't know, man. I think the world is gonna slowly lose human interaction.
Yeah. Well,
Like
all this.
I'm talking about like real human connection.
Oh, yeah,
People are
absolutely.
people are gonna have AI best friends and fucking
Hmm.
just that
Well,
whole
well, they already got,
dystopian
sex
world.
robots and shit. People getting married to their sex robots and pretending to have kids with them and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
little bit
Well,
much.
think about it. I don't know if you remember this, but back when things like MySpace was out, and back when Facebook started, and back then, you go all the way back then, what was the story we were told was these things were supposed to help us connect and get to know people and be connected to the community and all these things, right? And um, man, the experiment, I think the results are in, and it did not do that. I don't think it delivered on what it was supposed to. I think people are farther apart than ever nowadays when it comes to
Yeah.
that.
Just
I mean,
crucial miscalculation.
yeah, they didn't
Oh well.
factor in the human element, right? So now everybody knows everybody's business, and everybody's into everybody's business, and no one can
Well,
agree on it.
if people weren't retarded and aired their laundry out online all the time, like,
Right, right.
but I guess people use it like a crutch, like a. It's like you get on social media and people think because there's like a public platform now, they can
Hmm.
just share all their opinions and thoughts. It's like shut the fuck up.
Right. Well, they're confusing information for knowledge, right?
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is nice, especially, living here in a different country. It's nice to be able to talk to, kids and grandkids and stuff like that. And, that is made easy. but rather than having to write letters and wait for them to be delivered and do all that. So that's a cool convenience. But yeah, man, I don't.
I still write hand letters.
Do you? Good for you, man.
Fuck no, dude. Come on.
I thought you were gonna get all Etsy on me or something. I was about to go put my shoes on.
Oh yeah. So that way, yeah, it's not gay
Uh,
if you got your shoes on, bud.
exactly, exactly.
No, but I mean, I know I've been ragging on social media and tech for the last 3 minutes, but
Hmm.
if we didn't have tech, we wouldn't be able to do this show right now. So
Hmm. Hmm.
take the good with the bad.
And I don't know. We don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. The jury's still out. Oh, good Lord, man. Look at this perfect like staircase on this 10K.
Yeah, just
It is
yep.
just printing these pretty little stairs. Just, oh, but you know what? We all know it's got to end at some point, and I'm not willing to gamble and bet on when that is. Because if you look at this 50K, it is literally in the middle of nowhere. It is just
Yeah,
hanging out there.
we got those cores coming up too.
Yep, yep, yep.
If we were gonna take a shot earlier, it would have
Hmm.
been. I mean, this is obviously hindsight again, but if we were to take a shot, it would have been when this 50K opened up to see if that core held us up, and it did.
Yeah. Well, you look back on the
But it
10K,
still,
there's that one bar that crossed over the resistance level and pushed off pretty good there. But yeah, other than that, it hasn't touched anything of real support. It's just defying gravity, running around, printing these little tiny bars.
yeah. So, well, we'll just wait longer.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, third bar right after the opening on the 10K. It pulled back, I mean, what, 10 points? Like literally that, and off that extension DML, and pretty much that's it.
Well,
That was the
let's,
only pot that, again, in hindsight, which is no good.
yeah, yeah, opened up right here, shot up. Yeah, yeah. I wanted something deeper, we just didn't get it.
Now, if we get here
And
around
I just
490,
Yeah, I just did not feel comfortable, and it just ran without us, which is okay. I'd rather sit on my hands and be patient than.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Well,
dude,
now we are. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I went I went to the fucking grocery store last night.
Uh-huh.
Shit is getting out of control, dude.
Oh, yeah. Been like that.
Out of control.
I thought you were going to tell me about that neighbor that you got a crush on. That maybe you saw her or something in the meat section and got ideas.
I was gonna say something really, really, really fucked up right now, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're not taking the
We're
bait. All right, all right. I was trying to bait you, man.
well. I I thought of something hilarious like I always do, but it might have crossed the line.
I got you. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I
Well,
don't know.
that's
I don't know why all of a sudden I've got this filter sensor, but
it's your polite. It's your polite.
if I think it's fucked up, then it's definitely fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's your polite inner Canadian personality that said, "No, that's just not nice."
Oh, not even, dude. I don't
I'm
give a
sorry.
fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Looks like we might, we're into
Apologize.
right. We're in this support pocket here. We opened up into it, which if this was flipped up the other way, we would. But I don't know. It's not acting. It's not behaving like it. It should be pushing down a little more than that, and it's just not.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about on this 10K. You see how the last bar when it closed, we opened up right into that pocket. For me, when those are reversed the other way and those are resistance pockets, they tend to price tends to shoot up.
No, this is a support pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a support pocket. When it's in
right,
this
but
V, it's supposed to push up.
right, 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 right,
Like
right.
it,
Right, but look at this. Think of this in reverse, right? Of a
Mhm.
reversal. Okay, look at the bar before. We pushed, we reached this high, right? And then we
Oh,
closed
oh, sorry.
back.
Yeah, I see what I
Yeah,
see
we
what you're
closed
saying.
back below those DMLs and then shot over into a pocket. If this was upside down, if this was the other way and it was, we would be like expecting price to cruise down. But yeah, we'll see. It's still May, but yeah, I still haven't mastered the reversal to the short side yet because the picture looks so different. I don't. It shouldn't, but it does.
Dude, I'm in the same boat, dude. As everybody that knows me knows, I'm not much of a short trader.
Yeah.
I'm typically long setups. Like even on a quote unquote bearish day, you're
Hmm.
always gonna get you're always gonna get the upside relief, right?
Right. Right. Well, I've noticed
The
that
not
about
more
you.
natural,
Even
the
when.
more natural, the more natural thing in markets is buying, right? Like so,
Right.
it's just
Right.
to me in my mind, shorting and buying are just it's a tiny bit of a different game.
Right. Well, I've noticed that
It's just
about you.
my
Everyone else in the world can be shorting, and you'll wait for that 1 or 2 bars, and you'll find the 1 or 2 bars that give you enough of a relief or a whole pullback in that case,
yeah,
and you'll
exactly.
take that trade all day long. Is you're trading the
Hmm.
pullback on the short days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, this is
it's just
pushing
what I'm
down.
it's just what I've studied and what I'm comfortable with. That's just how I've chosen to use this system, and
Right. I
it
get you.
works really well for me.
I got you. But yeah, you
And
see
it's
how.
and you know what? When I am because I approach it like that,
Hmm.
I'm not trying to catch both directions all the time. So
Right.
I'm laser focused on one type of particular setup,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
right? So
Yeah.
that's just the
This
way I
looks.
view it.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, it looks like we're about halfway through. This is pushing down. Like I said, it just I don't know him well enough to trust him to put money on it. But yeah, it looked to me like a reversal, just upside down. So
Yeah.
now we'll see what this next bar does. But yeah, it looks like we might be headed down now. We got a taste for a little bit of pullback. And let's see on this 50K, you got a core DML right there at around 450. That's not a bad deal. And then you got down at 400 or 415, you got the true average. I don't think it'll get down there that far, but yeah, we got one more bar to go after this one for the to close out that 50K. I'll be right back.
We'll be here. Yeah, the rejection on this 50K, we're 80% done and we're just losing ground here. And this exact reason is why I didn't like getting long all this time. Now we're just reversing the whole thing. Recipe for disaster. I wonder if any news came out or if this is just a natural flush. Probably a natural flush. Oh yeah, it's only about 60, 60, 70 points.
Yeah,
That's normal.
yeah, there's a healthy amount of sellers showed up to push things down and give a little pullback, but I don't know, not enough
Hmm.
again to not enough to bet on it continuing up yet, just yet. All right. Let's see what kind of reaction we get off of this true average and middle of the envelope here. Um, from what
Yeah,
I
we'll
can
see how this
see,
current 10K, this current, we'll see what this current 10K does.
yep.
If this opens up with, it keeps its composure here, we could be heading back up a little up, but
Yeah, I'm seeing the if the downtrend's going to continue, or if the reversal is going to continue, we could still get up to a little bit around 500, and if it rejects off of there, we might still have more downside to go. But seller or buyers are showing up. We're almost 800 positive on the footprint.
yeah.
So that may have just been them taking a little break, little bathroom break for the buyers, and now they're back. But yeah, I think this will tell us right here if we break back through 500 or if we stay down below it. If we stay below it, I'm thinking we might be in for a little bit of a downslide for at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay patient here.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, that's been one of the hardest things for me to do with trading is to get rid of that idea of activity is productive, right? You know, being involved and doing more is productive. It's so different than that. And you know, sometimes us sitting on our hands and waiting and watching and stuff is the most productive thing we can do. Just keep gathering information.
Yeah, I definitely resonate with that scenario.
Yeah.
It's recently I've started
Hmm.
to flip the switch really well.
Right.
Like I'm having a great week this week, and I've only made what, 4 trades
Right. There you go.
the whole week. The whole week, dude. That four four trades used to be like my average day.
Right. Right. Yeah, let's see. For
So
me, I think I only have what? One, two. Yep, I only have 2 trades so far this week. I had a 0 yesterday. So I got 1 winner, 1 loser. I'm still up. I'm still green for the week. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's just been, you know, I've been getting just like you, I've been getting better at picking my spots and learning how to slow down and not be so anxious. And no, it's been good.
Now just a little bit of foresight here.
Yes, sir.
Let me get my handy dandy square out.
Your
We could
protractor.
yeah. So if you look at the chalkboard class,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we could be setting up, if you look on my 50K,
Yeah.
for a 50K pocket to be setting up in this area. Like we could, right? And we could push back up out of it. So that there. And then if you look to the left here, we've got all this support, all these tops of the bars. So
Mm-hmm.
we could, let's keep an eye out for
Nope.
a bounce in this area. We'll keep an eye on the 10K.
Yep. We just started the new bar. Yep. And we'll see if it pushes down. I don't know, man. See, again, I think the same things happened on the 50K that just happened on the 10K though. We entered right into the V of that pocket. And after we rejected off that high, and now if we closed below that core DML, I don't know. To me, I'm not sure. I don't read this. Yeah, I'm thinking it might want to go a little lower on this 50K bar.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting it to come down.
Yeah. I think this is the thing we
But
were looking for. It looks like Andy says that. Yeah, could be our chance to get a little lower. All right, good. We're all on the same page. And also look at the crossover on the 10K. the red line, the VolPro
Mm-hmm.
reaction resistance levels crossed all the way over the whole envelope, and is yeah, this has got some
Sure did.
strong downward energy here. I won't be shorting, but if you were a short player, this would probably be a good time. These next few bars. But being that we have a daily bias to the long side, I'm going to wait it out. There we go. Yeah, again, we got that trough down around, well, looks like that's all the way down at like 265-ish or whatever. I don't know that we'll get that far, but I think we got a healthy pullback here for sure. Just depends on how much juice we still got in it.
Talk to me nice, Nancy. Talk to me nice. Let's go. Give the
Right?
give the give the boy a trade.
Yeah, yeah.
These 10K this 10K extension down here, we got oncoming core DMLs.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Yep.
your eyes peeled, folks.
Yeah, yeah. We're definitely sellers showed up here on the footprint, although it was a little bit they're waning now, but it was up over 700-800 for a second when it was doing that push down. Now it's about 500, so still there, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I think people are
We got
probably
a
worrying about their
we got
stops
a
at this point.
we got a we got a flat we got a flash on the 10K too. We got a nice flash pattern here for
Ah,
bing
yep,
bang
sure do,
bing,
sure do.
bing bang boom, bing bang boom. So this next bar can open up inside this flash. That would be nice. It's
Hmm.
usually a sign for a push up, but and you know we hit that 400 level and couldn't break it. So I mean we could this might be the area.
Hmm.
Might be the
Hmm.
area. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, we will know here pretty quickly because yeah, we're almost done with this bar. We only got about 1,300 more to go. If it closes above this core, yeah, I think you might be right. That might be our first little indication that this little downslide is over, but we'll see.
Well,
Hard to
we
say
didn't get the
here.
close. Didn't get the close I was looking for, but
Mm-mm.
the play the overall play is still intact.
Yeah, but
Let's see it.
yeah,
Let's
we
see if we
opened
get
up.
confirmation. We don't have any confirmation, but let's see if we.
No, that 10K bar opened
we
up outside support, below
yeah, I
support.
know. We
So
let's
yeah.
see what happens here. We do have these double cores here. Let's see, and we're 50K pocket. We're above the 400 level. I might take a buy here for the upside.
Well, all right.
Let's
I'm
see
not
how this
convinced.
current see how this current bar forms.
Yep. I am not quite convinced myself. Let's see what Andy says. Yeah, 360 to 380 could be nice depending on what the patterns and DMLs look like at that point. Yep. Yeah, I think we still got some room. I think this might be just a little bit of a pullback for some more downward pressure, but let's see. The market will show us.
Yeah.
Hmm. Who is going to show up and flop it out on the table?
If we get down closer to 400, I'm gonna take a buy. I think
All right.
I think this 400 level could hold.
You got it. You
Yeah,
trade your
we'll
plan.
see how this. Yeah, we'll see how this 10K acts. We're about halfway through.
Hmm.
And we got that 50K pocket showed up that I forecasted.
Yep, sure did.
This 10K is having a real tough time going lower, and it's right currently it's holding that 400 level pretty decently. So let's see if we get
Hmm.
confirmation here with this 10K bar.
Yep, yep. We're
If
about
we don't get a
halfway
if we
through.
don't get a if we don't get a good close on this 10K, then all bets are off. But that's what I would need.
Right. Like if it reaches down here below 400, yeah, we'll have to wait.
I want to see where it closes. Hopefully not too high.
Yeah, we got a lot of support down there with cores and extension DMLs. But they're more down around 360, 380, like Andy was pointing out. Oh, man. Yeah, about 2,500 more contracts to go, and this thing is still it's testing that extension DML there and the VolPro reaction
Mm-hmm.
resistance level.
Come on, give us a good close.
Yep, yeah, Andy's liking around 380. Yeah, I think that's a good solid area if we get there. Faux show. Man, it's taking its time, but yeah, it looks like the buyers are whittling down, so we may see some price action get down close to there.
Yeah, I was really hoping for a good close on this bar.
Yeah, they're fading out now. We're down to only 50 on the footprint. So yeah, from a high of like several hundred, like 400 or 500. So I don't know. We'll see. It wasn't enough to push price down too low though. Here we're going to close right here down near the low of this bar, dead low almost. Yeah, I think we might have a little more to go down. Well, this will be the third rejection of 400 this so far.
Yeah,
Order filled.
I'm gonna take a stab here at 410.
All right, got a limit order in, or are you already in?
No, I'm already in.
Oh, okay.
It might be a little premature, but
Order canceled.
yep,
Yep.
I wanted that 400 to hold, but just didn't do it.
Nope. Yeah. Okay, let's see how we react off of this. We're down at the 10K at the extension DML on my screen. Yep. So far it's holding. Sellers are still aggressive. But lightening up. We're coming right into the opening range low. We're getting near it here at 365-ish. We might, oh, and we went right through it.
Yeah, we just plummeted.
Nice, nice. I'll take all this pullback. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Yep. That 265 trough isn't looking that far off anymore. If we get there. But this could be good enough if this, depending on how this closes. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see
You know,
what
if
we get here.
we're about a 1,500 contracts out. If this doesn't close on the dead low here and bounces back up, but I don't know, man. It's not looking like it. It's got more to say. Although this is setting up nice if you look at that 50K where we're at now. So we're entered congestion to the downside, which would mean this next 50K bar would want to cycle back up to the other side of the envelope. That could be nice. Oh, okay. Well, we didn't close on the dead low of the 10K, but we didn't close above that extension. So I'm not sure how to play this. We're back inside uh, the support level though. This might be a buy here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how this goes for just another minute here.
Order filled.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I'm waiting for some more buyers to show up. They're not
Yeah,
coming in
I'm in.
strong
I'm in
yet.
from three. I'm in from 368.
Oh, nice. Ah, man, I might have missed this one. We'll see if it comes back down and gets me anywhere near like 370. I'll probably join the party, but oh man. Yep, Andy says he's waiting for 10K to confirm. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yep. Now the buyers are showing up. Man. Oh, looks like Andy's he bought 6 at 81.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, I am in at 80. My target is up about 455. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm 456. I don't know if I need to hang on for that long, but
I think it'll depend on how it reacts to this extension DML and this resistance level here. I think if we get up to 415, 417, I think we're good to go. Nice.
there we go. Come on, baby, push.
Yep. I think we're good. This is looking beautiful. Just got to push off of here one more time. Come on now, get up there. There we go. That's what we want to see. Nice. Yep, and looks like, yeah, Andy's looking for 460-ish too, so we're all on the same page. Nice. That's the power of VolPro Edge, man. We're reading the same book. That's amazing. I love it.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah, everything still looks good. We should be good. We got lots of support here in the middle of the envelope on the 10K with the true average, core DML. We should be all right. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Do your job. Go to your home. Yeah, you got a great entry on this, man. That was a good job.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Ah. Who's saying you didn't take the trade, Andy? Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, there it is. 100%. I don't know. I don't know who's. I don't know anybody who's claiming you wouldn't take the trade, but that's funny. Oh man, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm not liking this.
Oh man, come on now. Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure right now. A lot of selling pressure. But there we go. Now we're coming back up. Get out of here, sellers. I'm on team buyer right now, at least for another few minutes. Come on now. I know you can do it. You can do it. There we go. It's starting to whittle
Yeah.
down.
Talk to me nice, Cindy. Talk to me nice.
Right, right.
Here we go.
Please keep it going. That's what I like to see. Come on. Come to daddy. 460. Come to daddy.
Order filled.
That was a great trade for me. I took it.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that was uh s- I was in at 68 and
Mm-hmm.
I got out at 30, 430. So it
Nice.
was about 62 points.
Nice,
I'm cool
man.
with that. That was cool. That was a really good trade. That was
Yeah, yeah.
lovely.
I'm going to hang in here for a minute, see what happens. I think we still got some support here. I'm not seeing an overwhelming amount of resistance. Let's see where this 50K, it's opening up into this pocket that should push us up. If we close right here around this middle of the envelope, I'm thinking we still got some room to the upside, but we'll see. Couple more 100 contracts. Let's just stay in this range here. Push up a little bit more. Come on, baby. No, come on. I said push up. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about going to break even at this point because I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna move it to break even.
Yeah, I went to break even a long time ago. That's why,
Yeah,
but
I don't like this.
I
I don't
held
like
that
where it
I
closed.
held that
Yep,
trade for a while.
yep. I do not like where that closed. That was below true average and on both 10K and 50K. So I'm still in it, but I'm hoping that we get something good here. But
Oh, we got Sammy Sosa in the chat, folks.
oh, where's Sammy? Hey, what up, man?
Fucking King Yard himself.
Yep, 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 yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, Andy. I just moved my stop to break even basically, and we'll see. I'm gonna ride this out the rest of the way. Hopefully, we get take profit or bust. It's gonna be zero or hero right here, baby. Sammy, good to have you on here, man. Make sure you like the stream. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Try to get some support for this show. Looks like we've got a couple new subscribers from the last couple days. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, yep. I got taken out at break even. So, all right. Well, I feel
Hey,
like I did
that was a great stab, dude. That was you
good
can't
risk
really.
management.
Yep.
And now look at that. Yep. That was the right call for sure. You got to journal this trade.
Yeah, big wrench. Yeah, I was happy with that, man.
Yeah,
I
good
mean,
job.
like I said, I was break even anyway, but I was like, man, 62 points on a Friday. And I mean, we it's not like we already had a trade for the day. I mean, that might have been our my one and only chance to get something in the bag. So it's definitely not a hero trade, but 62 points, I'll take it.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I just was not. It wasn't price action was not such that I was willing to take any heat on that at all.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if you're up a half decent amount, like 30, 40, 50 points, there's no
Hmm.
real reason for anyone to be taking a to turn something like that into a loss. Like
Right.
I was in what, 20 points before you,
Yeah. You had a
roughly.
full. Yeah. About that. Yeah, because I was at 80.
Yeah, and I was at like 67 or 68 or something. So yeah, I was in a little bit before you, but no, that was decent. I could be happy with that. Stayed patient. It would have been nice if it just kept extending, but it's not always going to happen like that. Well, looks like this could be the classic Friday afternoon bit of a sell off. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you kind of got to you kind of got to expect it though. Like we're just so goddamn extended overall, right? Like not talking about just for today. I'm talking about the whole market in general. Like people got to be taking profits for the weekend, you'd think.
Right.
But who knows? I mean, Europe's going to be done here in the next 45 minutes, so could get another upside. Who knows? We'll just have to wait. Did you get your diary done?
Almost. I had to start over. I messed something up.
Uh-oh. You fucked up, Rick. You fucked up.
I did. It usually doesn't take me too long, but like I said, it's enough to take my eyes off the market for a minute. Don't get excited. It's in that temptation to jump back in or chase something, you know?
Yeah. We've all been there.
100%, brother. All right. Boom, boom.
Well, it's tough to say what happens now, folks. This 50K. I was expecting something like this up, but we just didn't get it. And that's okay. We're breaking down now. Failed pocket. Consider that a failed pocket
Okay.
now. We've extended down. So that's it. I don't know what else to tell you at the moment. We got anything no, there's nothing material in the news feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just breaking down here. Whew. Yeah, dude, look at this. We're just flushing. Look.
Nice. Nice. Might be another opportunity then, maybe. We'll see.
Ah, good night, Jim Kite. Jesus. Where's the chat? Yeah, it looks that way. Big wrench. Definitely looks that way. We're just flushing down. You're writing a novel there, BDR.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm done.
Got it all squared away.
Yeah. Let's see here. 529. This is trade number one for the day.
Oh, that's what I didn't do.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice flush down. Are we down to our oh yeah, we passed our previous trough. We're right about there now though.
Yeah,
Uh,
Asia low's down around 214.
Yeah, our previous trough level is about 265 and we're sitting just above that now. Looks like we got right above it and rejected off of that. So that could be another indication for another reversal. Yep, might want to sweep the absolute lows, which would be what 220.
Yeah, but yeah, 214. I think 220.
Hmm.
Yeah, is roughly the Asia low.
Wow,
So,
this is crazy, crazy price action though. Look at how yeah, we really expanded the. Yeah, that's a pretty big initial balance. And now we are pushing back into it. This could be another reversal right here. We're closed inside the support. I don't know though. It seems too soon for me to get involved again, but I have a feeling this is going to reverse back up right here.
yeah, I mean, there's no headline news that made us flush down like that. So,
Yeah, this setup, it looks like it's going to reverse back up and go higher, but I don't know. I'm just wary of taking a trade so close to the other one. You know, a lot of times those are all, you know, we'll convince ourselves and tell ourselves a story, and next thing you know, we're losing again.
well, you didn't lose, right? You took a break
No, no,
even.
yeah, I broke even. I broke even, but yeah.
It still feels like a loss though sometimes.
Well, especially when it was up to like 440 and I was up at 460 or whatever. You know, I was up about 60 points. You know, but whatever. I didn't want it, the fact that I took 60 points to be the reason I closed the trade. I wanted it to be that the chart showed me something that said it was over, and there was nothing on the charts that showed me the move was over until, until it did. And then that's when I moved to break even because it you know, it, both the 50K and the 10K opened up underneath true average. And so that basically told me that the story was over.
hmm
But to me, I don't like closing out trades just because I got a certain number or whatever. That's not my initial target, because I think my target was pretty valid, but just didn't happen.
hmm
I mean, I don't think there's a wrong way to do it for sure. I mean, you're sitting here on 60 points and I'm sitting on zip, so. Uh, but that's my thinking behind it, is I want the charts to tell me that, like if it had run into, say, a double core or an extension DML, and then the oncoming DMLs look like they weren't looking too good either, that's a reason for me to close a trade, right? I'm actually getting
hmm
information that tells me that I'm not going to get my goal. But in that case, before, there was nothing like that. I still felt, there was still room for it to get there. It just didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna I think this is gonna push back up. I don't know by how much though, because it doesn't look like it's got a ton of juice. So
Oh, you'd
this
be
might just,
surprised.
yeah. Now I'm liking this oncut this 50K. Look at those oncomings, man. If this closes back up there above that core and true
hmm
average there, that could be
If
that
we
could be a
if
juicy
we
spot right there.
reclaim, yeah, if we reclaim this core here,
Yeah, that might
right,
be juicy.
just for the viewers, this core DML, oh, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, look at that. Oh, what's happening now?
Oh, I don't know.
Jesus.
That looks like news of some kind. A reaction of something. Although, yeah.
Well,
Wow. Had I jumped in when I thought I saw it when this bar opened, I would have been that little jerk up there would have just taken me out at my take profit.
Yep, sure would have.
Oh, I always hate to see that, but whatever. It is what it is.
That's okay. The
What,
day's not over, dude. Look at the way this 50's setting up. Look at it suck
yeah,
right back up. If
yeah.
we get a decent close here,
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, no, this might be indicating another ride back up to the top there. Although, can we find a place to get on the train without getting run over?
okay, what do we got? Oh yeah, Trump shooting his mouth off. That's what's doing it.
Mm. Okay, Baron, full port the account. Ready? Go.
So
What's
yeah,
that?
Trump, he's having a meeting right now in the Situation Room to make a final determination.
Mm.
Crazy.
A determination on what they're going to order from Uber Eats for lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, this motherfucker. Oh.
No, I guess because they've been doing like preliminary agreements, right? Or framework for the past few
Mm-hmm.
days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I guess this will
Yeah.
be an agreement,
Wow.
or does he hold his word and blows them to smithereens? Who knows?
Right. We are coming right back to where we were in that trade, right in this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. What are we going to do this time, though? I'm still liking where that 50K is looking to close and open.
Mm-hmm.
And we're only a couple thousand contracts away. So, man, this might be another good spot here. Let's see. Unless he comes out of the room and says, "Nah, f them. We're launching missiles." Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Andy. What happens if Trump confirms peace in the Middle East? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, what's what's been happening is everything goes fucking berserk for 10 minutes. Because then they come out with another
Yeah.
message. Oh, wait a minute, we were wrong. Sorry.
Just kidding, folks.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah. Your mouth was open, bitch. Yeah. See, now I don't like this 50K, and I don't like the not as much anyway. It's losing its charm. We'll see where it ends up.
I still think we go up. Look at the way we closed. I
Yep.
think I think we could push up.
We'll know in a second.
Look.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did it go? Where did it open up here? Did it see? For me, it opened up below true average and core. You were right at it on yours. So. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I think if it comes down here to like the 330 area, it might be good for a buy. But
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm not gonna jump in here, but if we got
yeah, if it comes down to that, you see where the VolPro reaction support level, that blue line, and the middle of the envelope, and you got a congestion DML all right there. If it came down and touched that, I might be interested. But right now, it's taken off without us.
same
Oh,
here.
let's see. Yeah, Andy says he's probably done with that
Right.
break even for the day, and I'm kind of leaning that way myself, unless something amazing pops up. I mean, it's just with all this news and headlines and stuff and yanking back and forth, it's so hard to get to put the baby in traffic. Because this is not normal price action, right? It's being manipulated and jacked around, and I mean, it's always manipulated. Let me make that clear. It's always manipulated, but I'm talking about extraordinarily so.
What BDR is trying to tell you folks is he doesn't like to get fucked by anyone except by Mrs. BDR.
I'm particular, you know? Oh, yeah, we'll just have to see what this,
Come on, talk to me nice, Cindy. Talk to me nice.
yeah. Yeah, we're not really anywhere special on the daily right now. Looks like 50K is toying with the idea of a push up above that. If it stays above that support there, if it gets right around, if it breaks through 400, I think is going to be the key thing on that, on the 50K. So yeah, same thing on this 10K. If we get back through 400, but yeah, for me it depends on how it gets through 400 and then where where everything lines up.
Yeah. I mean, we're back inside the initial balance and opening range, so that's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah. No, there's been plenty of volatility. It's just so yeah, so only like 3 trades for me all week, man. I don't know. I want to feel like that's
Is
progress,
that a new? Is that a new low?
I think so. I think so. I mean, we did have one day off, so but even then, 4 or 5 is probably, that certainly means, feels like I'm figuring out a little bit more of the over trading thing that I had a few months back. I was really chasing stuff and over trading too much, and this feels a lot better for sure. It feels like a little bit of progress.
Yeah, dude, I have great P&L this week, and like I said, I'd have to look to be completely accurate, but
Uh huh.
I've got to be at about 4 or 5 trades for the week,
Yeah, and you had
and
you had that one you had that one
that's
bad
and
day.
you know
Hmm.
that's the territory for me, like
Yeah,
to
well,
have that low.
you had that one bad day, but then after that, you locked yourself out after one good trade on a couple days now, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not locked out right now, but I'm considering it.
Right,
I'm
right.
considering it.
Yeah, well, that one eval you were working on was down to the bare balls, and so that you brought that back, huh? Or is
Oh
this a
yeah,
new
oh
one?
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
No,
same
oh
one.
no, the one I'm trading right now is it's fantastic. I'm on my way to the finish line.
Nice, good job, man. All right, well, let's see what we do with this now. Didn't pull back enough for me to get interested in a long here.
Yeah, you know what?
What's that? Tell me.
I I'm having a good moment of clarity right now.
Uh-huh. And
I I I am gonna take my 62 points and make like a bird and fuck off.
there you go. That'll
I'm gonna
relieve all
lock.
the pressure.
I'm gonna lock out.
All right, good job, man. Good for you.
Just gotta log in here to the old account. Yeah, I gotta keep this healthy mindset. Like
Yeah.
I already beat the market today. What else do I want?
Yeah, right. No, that's important, man.
What
Mindset is everything.
60 points a day could keep your job away.
Right, right, right.
What we got
Well, like you and I've talked about it quite a bit, that whole idea of, one, sometimes two, at the most three trades in a day, and that's it, but one is the best, one good solid trade. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. That consistency, that'll get you paid right there.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And right now, yeah, I'll finish the wheat green if I just stop here. I mean, technically, I could take
Oh,
I could take.
we got a
Good.
question here from 514 Crypts.
Let's see
It's
what's
hard to
up.
see where the actual it's hard to see where the actual executions are. How do you recommend I can see where you guys actually enter and exit if I'm joining the stream at a random time?
Ah,
So that is a good point, dude. What what we generally do while the stream is live is because I execute on a different platform than what these volume charts run on. I'll when I'm in a trade live on air, I flip over to that screen that shows, and you can watch my trade develop literally in real time.
yep,
But as far as to see executions for the day, that that isn't uh, that isn't really a thing. Like just to have like the execution marks, but we do trade recaps once
yep.
when we're closing out the show and whatnot. But yeah, I mean that's something we're just getting into this streaming stuff, so we're still working out a few things. I'll try and figure out a way. Maybe I can like I said, the charts I use for the VPE is not what I execute on. So
Hmm.
it's but I might be able to figure something out for you if that's something that'll help you out a lot. I'm definitely willing to give it a try. But yeah, that's the explanation. Is I execute on a different platform than what you're seeing majority of the screen time. But I do flip over to my trade in real time.
Yeah, man. Hey, oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And 514, if you go back, just so you know, right around 3540, somewhere in there is when he flips it over during the trade, when he actually takes the entry and you can see the bracket order. So yeah, if you want to go actually watch that, that's where that is. The time mark on that is right around, let me see here. Yeah, it's right around 3540-ish, 3550. And you can watch that trade play out for sure. And then, yeah, we will recap it near the end of the day. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so good. So you went over to VolPro Edge and signed up for the free trial then? That's what that looks like? Yeah, no, this system is, and we'll do, we do different explanations every day when we're going to be live streaming 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and we'll help explain it. So yeah, take the course, get it straight from Andy on the definitions of everything and all that. But trust me, one thing I will tell you about VolPro Edge is it makes you think it should be easy when you listen to him explain it and you see how it works and you think, oh, I got it. And then you see it in action and you realize you don't got it. And so it's like learning a foreign language. It takes many, many times. I've probably been through the course myself at least 10 or 12 times, fully all the way through it. Some modules I've watched probably over 20, 25 times. Um, so yeah, don't feel bad if you're not getting it in the first blush. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. Make some notes. Um, there's a lot of information packed into they're really short modules, but there's a ton of information and it's easy to forget. And all this works together. So just when you pick up one part of it and you think you have it figured out, you got to realize there's more parts to it and they all work together. So yeah, keep it up, keep up the good work. And, we'll do our best to explain it as we go along too, so that it helps you fill it in a live environment. Because when you watch it in the course, of course, it's not, it's going back and looking at examples and stuff like that. Whereas this is in a live environment, kind of like forward testing, so we'll if you keep tuning in, we'll keep trying to help move you along in that journey for sure. That's what we're here for. Looks like Nick caught 100 points or 130. Nice, good job, Nick. Yeah, good deal. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, 514. Hopefully we'll see you around. If you're in the day trading chat, we're over there too, and we're here for the first couple hours of the open. You got it, man. Awesome. Glad to help.
Yeah, dude, that's like Rick said. That's what we're here for, man. We'll be here every day. I'm always around to help everybody as well, even outside of our stream. If you got questions or whatnot, I'll definitely get to you in the chat and help you out as much as I can.
Yeah, yeah. The
But
community is amazing.
definitely, if you're someone who's able to tune in, I don't know like where you're from or what time zone or whatever. Like if you're in North America and you work a 9 to 5. But yeah, if you're able to be on stream from Monday to Friday, tune in every day because it'll definitely speed up your learning curve. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right, what do we got going on now? Looks like we're in a little bit of a consolidation here. Looks like it's going to bump back and forth and chop up a little bit. Head into the New York lunch hour, thereabouts. Yeah, what do we got here? We're at 16,000. Yeah, we still got some room to go here. I think this is hmm.
Oh yeah, before I attended to that question in the chat, shows how
Uh-huh.
fucking ADHD I am. I was in the middle of I was in the middle of locking out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why don't you finish
Um,
that, man? Yeah, no, it's that's one thing that you'll find here too, just so you know. Everybody in trading always starts off, and we all do, focusing on the technicals, right? Focusing on the indicator, focusing on the charts, doing all that. But you got to understand that's only one part of it, right? I've spent a lot of time, once I felt kind of comfortable a little bit with the charts, a little bit, I've spent a lot of time really working on the psychology and the risk management. You got to have all three legs of the stool. So that's another way in which you'll find us talking about different psychological things. We'll talk about risk management. Like right now, I'm trading on prop accounts, and I'm pretty much trading 2 micros. And the reason why I'm doing that is it's not because I'm afraid, or it's not because I don't like loss. I'll be honest. I don't like taking too much risk. But really what it comes down to is I think there's 2 ways to use prop firms. And I think there's the meta way where you're trying to min max and take advantage, and hey, I'm only in for $100, fuck it. I'm gonna, full port it and see what happens. And there's a lot of people that do that, and that's okay. If you've got the bankroll to support that and that's your style, and that's how you roll, that's one thing that's cool about VolPro Edge. You can use this to trade any way, any instrument, anything you want. But for me, I'm choosing to take advantage of the incredible leverage that prop firms allow you to do. For $100 to get 2 grand worth of drawdown, because I trade the 50K accounts, to get $2,000 of drawdown and use that to teach me how the markets work and teach me how to trade. If I'm constantly blowing accounts, that's a roller coaster. So now I'm fighting my emotions, and my brain both. So, I forget who it was, but I ran across some information that basically, and a lot of this comes from like Mark Douglas and stuff like that, where trading small will relieve that pressure. So if you're feeling anxious every time you enter a trade, if you're feeling on the edge of your seat constantly, that's not a good place to spend the day. So I would suggest, size down. That's what I did. I found my level of, and like you watch that P&L as it starts to move against you. When you start feeling uneasy, when you start getting, oh shit, when that happens, that's your level, whatever that level is, and go just a little bit inside of it. And so that's what I do. I trade, small, and I'm using it to learn. So yeah, I might be in an evaluation for months, and I don't care, because the goal is not to earn money at this point. The goal is to learn how to trade consistently, use my risk management, keep my psychology intact, and survive. That's the model that I'm chasing right now. Is My job is to survive until I can learn, and later I'll put on the risk. Later I'll press the gas. It's kind of like when you learn to drive a car, right? You give the average 15-year-old, 16-year-old a really fast car, 90% chance they're going to wreck it. 99% chance they're going to wreck it. And that's what happens in trading is people get these cheap prop firm accounts and they just drive it like they stole it and they wreck it. And then they wonder and then they get frustrated and then they think, oh, it's fixed. Oh, they're hunting my stops. The market makers, they're doing all this to go against me. And none of that's true. It's BS. Um, so yeah, basically, if you get your psychology in order, get your risk management in order, and when I say risk management, the 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 smaller the wins you take, if you're only scalping for 5, 10, 15, 20 points, you got to be right 70, 80% of the time to break even. If you wait for good setups, get 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 points, you only have to be right 30% of the time. So 40% of the time to break even. So that's where that comes in is I try to make my losses much smaller than my wins. That way I don't have to be right all the time. Because right now in my stage of my development, I'm wrong more than I'm right. I'm probably at 30, 40%. And so I have to get bigger trades in order to, like my trade earlier today, you'll see. You won't see it because it was happening at the same time as Jay's, but I moved to break even and took a break even. I could have been up 60 points, but for me, I'm trying to make sure that when I do have a win, it's enough to cover the times when I'm wrong and I lose. So, that's just the way I'm approaching it. So anybody out there that can identify with that, hopefully that helps you, but you got to work on all the aspects of it to get better. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why we're bringing you along for the ride is maybe you can do it too. Anything you got to add to that, John?
Well, essentially, what he's trying to tell you guys, folks, in plain English, is he's super gay and super boring.
Yes, yes, yes. That's me. That's me. Oh, nice, nice. You nailed the super gay part, but I don't know about boring, but gay for sure. Oh, yeah. No, I take this seriously because so many people get involved in this and they get lied to by all these stupid influencers or whatever, and this is a tough nut to crack for sure. All right. What do we got
Man,
here?
it's Friday. This is the worst day of the week for me, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate Fridays.
I'm gonna get a moment of honesty here. You need to get a fucking hobby, bro. You need to get a hobby. I'm just telling you.
Well, no, dude, I live for Monday to Friday because I live for this shit. Like this, you know what I mean? I go to I go to work on weekends.
Right.
So that's just,
I got you.
your typical person's Sunday night. That's what my Friday afternoon's like. I'm like, fuck for fuck.
Right.
That's how
You know what? I'll tell you what. I enjoy this, but part of what makes me enjoy it too is the community we're part of. Hanging out with you, hanging out with Andy, hanging out with all the other guys over at VolProEdge.com in the day trading chat, and I love doing this because it's fun. And the market's cool, and I love it, and I'm learning a lot. But yeah, no, you got to get a hobby, man. You got to be well rounded.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing Monday to Friday, fella. That's my weekend.
Right. Oh.
Well, I'm also at the point in my life where it's like I've lived I have lived an extremely wild life.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't even tell my stories, not even here most of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just I was really about that life for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I partied so fucking hard for so long that I literally just like I'm not allowed to anymore. Like I just
Right. You used up
you want to talk about
all your tickets.
you want to talk about how hard I went, but like I just don't give a shit. Like I'm on my grind right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Right.
I don't fucking care to be out doing dumb shit.
Right, right,
Because I'm not the type of person that just, for me, anything I do, it's like I'm all in. Like it's cranked to 10.
right, right,
Like I'm not going out for a drink or two. I'm having 27.
right,
You
right.
know what I mean? I'm not.
So if we get you to the gym, you're going to be doing like triathlons. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh yeah, steroids, the whole nine.
Oh,
I'm all
well,
I'm
look at
all in, baby.
right. Looks like we got a little bit of a KLR forming up here on the 10K. That's interesting. I don't know where this is
I
going to
I think
close, but I don't know.
I think it's just a pullback on the 50K. I don't think it's
Yeah,
anything significant. I could be wrong, but
yeah, yeah. I mean, we rejected off of that extension DML though, and we're closing below it
hmm
by quite a ways. So I don't
sure
know, man.
did.
This might this might have a little bit more short left in it, and the footprints around 300 minus 300. So if, and depending on if this is sustained and closes in here, might see some action back to the downside again. Be right back.
We'll be here. I never thought I'd actually get used to and enjoying the feeling of knowing you conquered and being locked out now. Like I'm perfectly content with that. Talk about a mindset shift. I think your boy is experiencing some growth here. I don't know how else to say it. Then again, maybe not.
No, I think you're right. I think it's a good thing, man. You got, we're all in different parts of this journey, and we're all going try to get to the to get to the end, right? Which I don't even know what that looks like. I have no idea, but we'll see.
I don't even know what that looks like. Hey, what time does school get out? Fuck, I don't know. I never stayed till the
Hmm.
end.
Right, right. Yeah, here we go. We're going to close underneath this KLR on the 10K into a support pocket here. But like you said, the higher time frame is saying up, lower time frame is saying down, which that means I'm sitting out. No confluence between the two time frames. I'm not messing around. Yep, there goes the 10K down.
Yeah, we got that nice 10K pocket here. Let's see if we
Hmm.
push if it fails or
Yeah, because look at that.
this is
Again,
this is
going
yeah
going back to what.
yeah this is pretty good rejection on the 50K here.
Yeah, because remember, like we talked about before, is take your model for a reversal and flip it upside down, and now look at that last bar. It,
hmm
it pushed off of that extension and closed above or below that core and into this pocket. That tells
hmm
me, yeah, it's basically going to the downside, at least for a little bit. It may not stay there, but um, you know, if this was flipped over the other way and this was a resistance pocket and it bounced off of a extension at the bottom and closed above a core, you'd be long all day long.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know, like I'll never really be able to explain it why the reverse looks so strange to me, but it just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
does.
yeah. Oh, it does to me too, but I'm trying to understand it. It doesn't mean I want to trade it all the time, but
Yeah, you're just
because
trying to
now,
decipher it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and also because I think too now, again, I think you got to zoom out and take it in context. Right now, it's probably not a
hmm
good play because we're in the middle of the daily range, right? But now, if you take this
hmm
same setup and put it near the top of the daily range, I think it's solid.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But we're in the middle here. So yeah, anything could happen. But so it's all situational, right? I'm just trying to read the tea leaves. uh, and so again, we're getting some down pressure. We got 200 on the footprint. We closed the last bar with about 300 on minus 300 on the footprint. So everything is saying this wants to go down. It just isn't going to go down. It's not going to drop like a rock.
Yeah.
And we'll see where this one closes out.
Man, this morning flew by. We're almost
Yeah,
pushing
it did.
11.
Yeah, yesterday we were
Well,
dying for
it never
movement.
drags on for me, but sometimes when the market's slow, it gets a
Yeah,
little
yeah, like
draggy. But I
yeah,
just looked at the
yesterday was
clock and it's
torture.
11:23.
Yeah, yesterday was torture, man. By this time it was ground so slow and so not moving and not doing anything. We cut it early because it was just there's no point in torturing
Yeah,
everyone
there's
with listening
no
to us.
there's no setups, no nothing.
Oh man.
Bunch of bullshit.
Right, right. So yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead. I guess we can ride this 50K out and see where it goes and then maybe wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll let this 50 close out and then
Yeah, I've just got this bar to close and one more, and then it'll be interesting, man. I want to see how far this drops, if it does at all anymore, or if it just was a fart.
you got a TV on, BDR?
No, wife is listening to a message.
Oh.
All right, there we go. Uh, hmm.
See, we got once we get
Yes.
once we establish a bigger core of viewers, we'll get a more active chat too. It'll be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a
No, I think it's.
lot more interaction and stuff, and
Yep.
it'll be good.
Yeah, it was pretty good today, and yeah, no. What I was just gonna get ready to say, this bar that's printing right now, it went down about 50 points. So I mean, this is one of those times too where once you get used to it, and again, if this was in up higher and happening, somebody might think of like sizing up and just grab your 40, 50 points and boom, that would have been Bob's your uncle right there. It's kind of farting around now. We'll see if it comes back down. Looks like the sellers are putting a little more pressure on it. And on the 50K, yeah, it looks like it didn't want to even touch that core. Okay, well, on my screen, it didn't quite get to that core in true average. Looks like on yours it went just past it and then yeah, and
Yeah,
then bounced up. So a little bit different. And just so anybody watching, if you're the charts that are on the screen are from NinjaTrader, and the ones I'm using are on Sierra. They're slightly different. It's same indicator, everything. It's just the two different softwares. They calculate the data slightly differently, so you get basically the same picture, but little nuances are a little bit different.
yeah.
I don't know where this wants to
I
go.
don't I don't think we'll I I don't think we'll ever get to the bottom of that either. It's
No,
just
no.
I think it's one of those things that just is unsolvable.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if other indicators do the same thing. Like, are they, those are, I used to think those were like absolute values, but maybe not. Like if you're looking at, say, Trading View, or if you're looking at, all these different, charts or whatever, are those different EMA levels and this and that and
Your
Bollinger
audio
Bands and
cut
all
out,
the
dude.
other, what's
Where
that?
did you cut out?
I don't know. Am I there?
I can't hear you at all.
What? Hello? Let me check.
Let's
Can you hear me now?
you there?
Yeah. Are you there?
Okay, yeah, did you close something?
No, no, I didn't do anything.
Oh,
It just cut out, huh?
I went to the control room and you were gone.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't
Huh.
know. I
All
guess
right. Well, anyway,
chalk it up to a glitch.
right.
All right,
Yeah,
that
what
was
I was
weird.
saying, I was musing about the idea of like our indicators are slightly different. It makes me wonder if other indicators, depending on which chart system you're on, are a little bit different too. Like people that use Bollinger Bands or EMAs or whatever, are they? I used to think they were absolute, but now I'm wondering if all of them have slight little variances based on, what platform you're using.
Well, I mean, all that all that stuff is I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. If anybody's using that fucking bullshit, doesn't really doesn't
Right,
really
right.
matter what doesn't really matter what the data is.
Right, right. No, but like I said, I'm just wondering if since different, I never considered that different charting platforms process the data differently, is I guess what I'm saying. It only showed up
Yeah,
with VolPro
I
Edge here, but
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure it probably does with other things too, if it does for here, because again, it's just math, it's just algorithms.
Oh. Oh. If
Yeah, but
this
that's one.
50K has a strong close, which I suspect it
Uh-huh.
could,
Hmm.
then I'm still voting bullish for the most part.
Yeah, well, and definitely now because we're still almost minus 200 on the footprint, and price is pushing up. So it's not giving a shit about the sellers. So, and now here we go. We just closed above the extension DML into this thing. I think this is going to scream up on this 10K. This looks like
Not a
like
single fuck to give.
yeah. There's nothing blocking it now. Look at that. Look above it on the 10K. There is zero up there.
Yeah.
This is uncorked.
The
Now I
only
don't know
thing
if
that's
that.
valid is the extension on the 50 still, but we the way it's looking, it could break through
Mm.
pretty easily. But
Seeing
we'll
on
see what we
mine,
get.
I'm above the extension, but my extension, yeah, my extension is down near the middle of the envelope, and
Good.
I'm above it. Yeah, but so yeah, and if this wasn't Friday at lunchtime, I would say we should scream up, but it may grind up because it just doesn't have the juice. Okay. Oh no, now it's going down. Look at that. See, it's gonna make a liar
Wow,
out of me.
that's unexpected. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder
And that, folks, is baseball. Look at that.
if that's baseball, folks. Yeah, certainly is.
Oh. Well, hey, why don't you go ahead and do that trade recap while we take a look at this and see wait out the rest of this last bar so we can get things wrapped up.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Let me get my screen up here. Hang on a second. That's what I want to do. So, where were we? About 10:25. Okay, yeah, right here. So, yeah, so earlier around 10:25 Eastern, we had this 10K candle that came and swept the daily lows of the New York session from earlier. And this 10K bar, we've got the support line here. And also, it's important to note that I'll show you guys on this screen. So, right here, this is where that action. Where's my pointer? There we go. This is where that 10K action was happening. So I saw that we swept this low, which is the opening range, and it's just classic to sweep it and reverse.
Right.
So go back to this screen, when I saw that happening here and we started to get some momentum on this 10K bar, I was pretty confident that we would get a reversal. And we also had the 50K pocket right here, which was um, confirmation as well. We were in this 50K pocket. So I was pretty confident that we had a good chance to push up. So that's exactly what we did. We pushed up. We tried to push up more. I was happy with my trade at about 60, 62 points. And it just so happened, it's not like I knew this was going to happen, but today it was the right call because we
Hmm.
ended up flushing back down. But
Right.
yeah, sometimes it's the right call, and sometimes you end up ripping yourself off of another 50 points. But it's Friday. I was happy with a win. Just tried to stay level headed, clock the win, and finish up the week on a high note. I wasn't trying to be greedy.
Right. Yeah. Good risk
Doesn't
management,
happen.
man.
Doesn't happen all the time. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes I'm off the rails, but today was crazy.
Like a crazy train, right? No, it's like you told me one time, don't be a dick for a tick, I believe is what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
So you took your 60 points and finished the day off nice, finished the week off in the green. That's beautiful. And I myself took a break even on that, pretty much that same trade, although I didn't get the entry you got. I got in about 20 points later. Um, so yeah, I could have gotten about 60 points, but again, for reasons I stated earlier, I tried to wait it out and get my full take profit. And but as soon as the 10K and the 50K both opened up new bars below true average, I knew I was in trouble. So I just moved to break even and yeah, just managed my risk and got out at break even instead of plus 60 points. So just two different ways to manage the same exact trade.
yeah. And I mean,
Good
like
deal,
I
man.
said, you could have easily pumped another 40 or 50 in another day. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Like, oh,
Yep.
do I accept this or do I? It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Sometimes it's going to be on your side, and sometimes it's not. So
Sure thing, sure thing. All right. Well, I guess
that's what to say about that.
we're about to close. Let's see where this bar closes, and then we can pack it in. It's going to be interesting here with this 50K close. So technically, it's if it closes up anywhere around here on the other side of that, on the top side of the middle of the envelope, will be in technically in congestion. And yeah, 10K is kind of trending up at this point, but pretty weak and
Hey, is
pretty disorganized. What's up?
yeah 514? Are you still in here? Let's see if he's still in here.
I'm not sure. Look, we've only got a couple people watching, and I'm probably one of them, so might be gone. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, it might be gone. All right, I was just gonna say something, but
All
it's
right.
all good. They know where to find us every day.
Right, right.
I'm interested to know where. Obviously, they're brand new. I'm interested to know like where they came from.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was looking it up. If 514 is an area code, that's Quebec, up near your neck
Is
of the
it
woods. Yeah,
interesting?
but yeah, man. Well, maybe he'll come back Monday. Hopefully, we'll see him again.
Yeah. Well, he's a member, so he's
Yeah,
at minimum got a couple weeks with us.
yep. That's awesome, man. That that's cool to see. All right. Well, it appears this is really wanting to close up here in the into congestion on the 50K and still be in an up. It's a sloppy uptrend on the 10K. It's not real clean, not good structure, so it's pretty weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
But volume really has crept down. It's very, very low. I was thinking when I had you do that wrap
Yeah,
up, I
it's
thought by the time you finished, we'd be over and be I'd be done. But man,
not today.
somebody pumped the brakes. Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Yeah, Friday
Good
afternoon,
Lord.
it's just going to be, barring any news, it's just going to be grindy.
Yeah, yeah.
I've learned the hard way many times
Hmm.
when you just don't know when to quit. I have ruined so many Fridays in the past, like being in a situation I'm in now and then trying to trade Friday afternoon, like last day of the
Right.
week, like last 2 hours of the market, like
Hmm.
get the fuck out of here.
Right,
That
right,
was the old that was the old me.
right. Well, it looks like we're making a big push. Sellers came in here on the footprint over 600. Maybe they'll push it down back to the below the middle of the envelope here on this 50K. We'll see, man. It's right coming right down to the wire. They didn't have enough juice. All right. Well,
Yeah, well, that's the open of the new bar. So I think we'll end it there, folks.
yep, yep. And it was
Uh,
awesome seeing everybody this week. And we'll come back stronger and better next week. And we'll catch you then.
yeah, I don't have anything to add to that other than next week I do have a couple like they're not crazy surprises, but
Okay.
you'll notice
I'm
a
looking.
difference. People will notice a difference in the stream a little bit next week. We'll
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
like I said before, yeah, like I said before, we'll get we're new at this, so we'll get our legs under us and things will be progressively better every week. So yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks for joining us. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Right.
That's
See
it.
you guys next week.